Good evening, Soul Tribe. Tracy here with Sweet Spot Magazine. Thank you so very much for the likes, the shares, the views, the subscribes, the comments, everything. I appreciate it all. Let's go ahead and ring the bell. Let's clear out this energy and let's just see what the message of Spirit has for us. Mm. So at first, as it spun around, the past was coming back around. And then it was like, it was just steady. So that meant that it's like, it's there. We just have to deal with it. Hmm. But with that, it does feel like, questions are being raised, eyebrows are raised. Like, oh, that's different. That's odd. Hey, Marcia. Hola. Hey, Red Violet. Bottom of the deck. Spy. Somebody's looking into something. They're doing their research. They're looking into something about some type of relationship. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Thank you. Wait, I thought two flipped around. Oh, they did, but not these two. Oh, wait, this one. Open your heart. It will attract more love. And maybe somebody, they're looking at something because now they're realizing that they should have opened up their heart, or someone else needs to open up their heart. But somebody's noticing something. We saw that spy card. But it's about how it's about somebody's heart. Maybe the type of person they are. I thought I saw another one flip around. The type of person they are, or what they're doing, or something like that. Did I? Maybe not. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Thank you. Maybe with the fire sign. Maybe this fire sign is noticing something about somebody needs to open up their heart, or this fire sign needs to open up their heart. Maybe towards an air sign. Maybe this fire sign needs to open up this heart towards an air sign because they feel like this air sign is a liar for some reason. And like there's some challenges, and maybe they should just move on. Or maybe this air sign is noticing that this fire sign is the liar and is just tired of these challenges and feel like they should move on, or feel like they should, at least exercise some caution because somebody's got something they need to talk about. I feel like somebody's looking into all that. Maybe somebody's getting ready to go on vacation so that they can, see this person in action. Because I feel like they feel like this person is a narcissist and it's going to come out. It's just they need to give it some time. You can only hide that for so long. What's the message? Hey, Kathleen, how are you? What's the message? Thank you. Yeah, maybe it has to do with this some type of chemistry, or maybe this fire sign needs to open up their heart for it so that they can experience some type of intimacy. But the person they want to experience it with, may be at a distance. And you know what? Maybe this person has pets and they don't really like pets. So they like, nah, I won't even deal with that, So let's see. Anything else from the stack? Yeah, something about this commitment. Things are starting to get serious. Or maybe this person is thinking about a commitment, you know? Maybe they want to make things get serious. Or they're feeling like, this time, maybe if they were seeing somebody else, they feel like it's time to move on from an earth sign. Maybe because of they feel like this person, is trying to put some type of love spell on them, and they having some type of health issues because of it. Their intuition is telling them they need to go ahead and separate themselves or divorce themselves from that person. Get away. So somebody needs to let somebody know that the honeymoon phase is over, and it's time for them to let go. Somebody's still trying to figure themselves out, or what they want to do, who they want to be with, if they want to be with anybody. Yeah, somebody's still trying to figure themselves out. Who they want to be with, if they want to be with anybody, and all that other stuff. What's the message? Anything else? Hey, Max Fisher. Oh, they're telling this person, hey, I want to figure myself out. I don't know what I want to do. I really don't know what I want to do. It's not you, it's me. It really is me, because there's somebody else that they're interested in. That's why they feel like it's time for them to really let go. I think their intuition is their intuition is talking to them. Damn. Let's see what else. Which one? This one. All right. Bottom of the deck. The 7 of Wands. Yeah, somebody's trying to protect themselves. They're trying to, put some, no, I don't want to do that, because they feel like this cycle is getting ready to close, and they're ready to step into I'm telling you, they're ready to step into the next cycle, and they want to do it with someone that they feel is healing. They want to do it with someone they feel like is an earth angel, somebody that makes them feel good, somebody that inspires them. This is somebody who has done a lot of internal thinking and contemplating. This is somebody who's gone through their dark night of the soul, who understands themselves. This is somebody who remembers what it was like whenever they were just on their grind, just trying to get money. They didn't care before in the past. So, but I don't know. This is somebody who now, it's like they now they want to. It's like they want to bring some type of offer to you. They want to paint some type of picture to you, to you. But whatever it is, it's the truth. It's the truth about how they feel. Can't make this up. Somebody wants to offer you their cup of love, but to be honest, this person is really worried. They're worried because maybe this person has a lot of money, and they feel like somebody would just try and tell them what they want to know just to get with them for the money, and therefore what they're looking for, that relationship that they were looking for, it wouldn't work out. But it's something different about this person. It's something about this person. They feel like this one is the one. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah, they feel like this is the one. There's someone else. This is the one that they've been waiting for, hoping for, wishing for, wanting. It's like this person is looking at them online, really looking at them online, but for whatever reason, they feel hesitant or they don't know what to say. They feel like nothing they could say would stand out or, would make a difference. They really don't know what to say. What's the message, Spirit? Oh, my nose is itching. Yeah, this is like someone that Earth sign, a King of Pentacles, or it could be somebody who's a father, a businessman, owns a company, something like that. And this is somebody, I feel like this is somebody who either this person works a lot, or this is somebody who can be or has been pretty cruel. I feel like this is somebody who was pretty cruel, but I don't feel like this is the same person. I feel like this is a different person. Somebody else who was really, really, really cruel. This is somebody who caused a lot of strife in your life. This is somebody who you walked away from. This could have been a couple of people that you walked away from because they was banding together. They was banding together, creating a situation for you that was leaving you, disappointed, like an older woman and a younger man. They was getting together, trying to cook up this whole situation. They was planning this. They was like, creating this whole situation, this whole scenario. And like a fool, somebody who was not paying attention followed them, followed their lead. And it's like this person was under some type of spell, but whatever it was, it ended up breaking this person's own heart, the one who followed them, the one who didn't, wasn't using their own brain. And now someone is understanding that, it's time for, it's like all of a sudden something happened and they're traveling to you because now they understand that, you the real deal, Holyfield. There's something happened, like something is going back around. Karma. It's coming back around, and they understand now that you was the real deal, Holyfield. You was the one who was 10 toes down with them, and you was guiding them. You was very intuitive. You saw all the stuff they did not see. Now all of a sudden, all this shit is happening. A tower moment. This motherfucker is confused. He or she is so confused. It's called confused with an R up in there. They is confused right now because of how they got themselves stuck like Chuck. So let's go on back to this person. Let's go on back to the person who said, you know what? I feel like I found the one. Let's go back to that one. We ain't talking about the other sorry mother trucker who got karma coming in times 20, times 50, times 100-fold. You know, you want to feel sorry, you can have empathy. You want to feel sorry, but you also need to let them go through whatever it is that they need to go through. Because guess what? Whenever they was trying to put you through it, they didn't give a damn. They said, you know what? You'll be all right. You'll be okay. Pat you on the back. Come on. Put on your big girl, the big boy pants. You'll be okay. You put them on. Now it's their time. And it's their turn. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? Okay. Yeah, somebody sees how, this person, I don't think, this person, they don't give up. They don't give up. They I feel like this is a stand-up type of person. This person is determined for sure. Because this is a picture of somebody delivering mail at night in the snow. That's determination, right there. I feel like that was this person, they put a lot of hard work, a lot of hard determination and everything else, dedication for it to pay off from whenever they was young until now, and it's paid off. What's the message? But yeah, this person wasn't happy because they wasn't with the person I guess that they wanted to be with. And whatever they was in before, it didn't work. It was a failure. But that was justice too. It wasn't meant to work. Whatever that was, it wasn't meant to work. And that's why Spirit is urging that person, go ahead and get away from that person and go with something else or whatever. Yeah, because they see going with something else is going to give them a definite gain for sure, honey. You cannot make this up. And success. And then they feel like they can just, lay the swords down and not have to worry about stuff. So they feel really good about this person, the one that they're interested in, the one that they say yes. Hey, LaTrue, how are you? Hey, Jeanette, how are you? They feel really good about that person because they see how strong that person is. Not only that, but they see that person don't come with no drama. That person does not come without drama, but that person will sit here and tell the truth about everything. They see that this person is somebody that will be easy to work with the person. So, yeah, so somebody looks like they're ready to take a leap of faith. Man, what kind of... Hey, Shaylin, how are you? Hey, Jimmy, how are you? Let's see what this is. Yeah, somebody's willing to work on this. They're willing to work on this because they see this as gain. This is success. This is something that's doable, But the thing is, they're not sure if you're involved with somebody else that you're already happy with. And I feel like, what's the message, Spirit? What's the message? It's like I can hear something, but it's kind of garbled. So I'm trying to like concentrate, but the more I'm trying to concentrate, the more garbled it's becoming. So let me just relax. What's the message? Anything else? Okay, there it is. There it is. All right. Yeah. Somebody's gonna go ahead and they're gonna take a leap of faith. They're gonna come in strong. They're gonna let you know, hey, this is a new beginning. I kind of feel like somebody's gonna let you know that you know what you can even relax. You can relax. I just want you to relax. I just want you to take it easy. I don't want you to work real hard and this, that, and the other. You can just relax. Yeah. Somebody, and somebody else who thought they was going to get the victory, who thought they was going to give you some type of heartache and heartbreak, whatever else. No, that's over. That's over for them. That's over for them. They get the heartache. They end up in heartache because now they're seeing that you know what you're going to end up having a life that they wish that they always had. Hello. What's the message? Say, what's the message? Thank you. Hold on. There it is. Yeah. See, somebody we have now. This person is confused. They're confused because they cannot see a way out of the confusion they caused. And on top of that, like I said, they thought they had you trapped from or blocked from happiness, but they don't. They see now that they're the ones that's confused. They're the ones that's experiencing that, and they're experiencing where they're really trapped. They're the ones who's really trapped. They set free and they're not happy. They don't have no options, nothing coming in. And whatever they were doing, somebody's intentions. It could be somebody's son. We got the Prince of Wands and the son. Whatever somebody their intentions, what they was doing, that's out. How somebody was causing strife. How they was causing strife, and people is shocked and appalled. But let me tell you something. Somebody's traveling towards you, and let me let you know they traveling towards you quickly. Somebody is they I'm telling you, we got the chariot in the world card. Somebody is traveling towards you quickly. Who is it? It is this emperor, and quite as it's kept, this emperor right here, this one, could be an earth angel himself. And that's why somebody is shocked and appalled about how somebody tried to paint the picture, or this, that, or the other, but it wasn't the truth. And now somebody's coming and they know how somebody tried to paint the picture, how somebody tried to make something seem, but they also know the truth of the whole situation and what you had to endure and why you stand by yourself. Somebody said, just listen, you don't even have to work hard. You ain't got to do that. Just relax. Just relax. Let me get this. You done worked hard enough. I'm telling you, they are obsessed with you. They can't stop watching you. They can't watch you enough. Okay? They're trying to think of how to change your entire life. How to change it from something that was horrible to something that was wonderful. They want to change that entire life. They really do. It's like this, really. They're trying to contemplate what can they do. Because like I said, they see, he's an earth angel. You was doing whatever you was being called to do. You somebody's mother, you somebody's grandmother, you're loving, you're kind, you do your own, you got your own shit going on. Somebody understands that you didn't deserve this. Whatever that was. What's the message, Spirit? Thank you. The truth. The truth. And the truth of the matter is, deep down, somebody loves you. Somebody's always loved you. It's like somebody's always wanted to be with you. It's like it. I don't know why I heard that song by Cher. If I could turn back time, like they're thinking, if I could turn back the hands of time, then I would have did this instead of did this. What else, Spirit? Okay. Okay. All right. So we have cruelty that came in upside down, which is a good thing. And we also have the Hierophant and the Magician. So this is somebody who's definitely not a cruel person. That they work, like they work towards for the I don't know why I'm saying hearing for the good of God. Like whatever they're doing out in the universe, it is for the good of God. Like somebody's like they are, they're just not a cruel person. They don't believe in that. And I feel like that's something that they help other people to combat, curtail, abolish, end. Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like something about they know something about this person, this seducer. This somebody thought they was gonna be a slick Rick, but they're not. They're not. They see exactly what this person was doing. Not only that, but this person is sitting here lying on their mama or this empress, and that's when somebody called judgment. Bum 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 bum. That's when somebody said, you know what? It was something whenever they lied about this empress. That's when somebody said, I don't want to work with you because that meant their integrity was in question. Somebody said, nah, I'm good. This is not gonna work out. That's when they said, nah, we're not gonna do this. We not gonna do this. We're gonna leave this right here. But thank you. Thank you so very much. It was so nice to have met you. Thank you for coming all of this way. I really appreciate it. But we're going to leave this right here. Yeah. Hold on. Let me turn this light on, y'all. Okay. Hey, J Mac. How are you? Hi, Jane. Oh, wait. No, that says Jeanette. Okay. All right. Just making sure I didn't miss anybody. I got these glasses on. The invisible lines. What's the message, Spirit? Anything else? Thank you. The Ace of Disc in reverse. The Prince of Wands in reverse. The Sun in reverse. So that brand new start that somebody thought they was going to get, they're not getting. And in fact, people are sitting there getting some bad information about them. How this person was not. It was not the the uh, good one that they thought that this person was going to be. How this person has some things that they need to look at within themselves. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel like this emperor, yeah, because of how this emperor, feels inside, which is like a shock to even himself. He's shocked at how he feels, you know, about this, you know, the matriarch, somebody's mama, how he feels about somebody's mama. That's why he want to travel to. I'm telling you, somebody want to travel to them, and they want to. Somebody wants to heal a whole situation. What's the message? Because they can see how somebody else, they integrity and loyalty is in question. Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. And see, somebody thought that the wheel of fortune was getting ready to turn in their favor, and that everything was getting ready to be good and gravy for them. Oh no! Oh no! No, that's a failure, baby. That's a no. That's a. That's a. I don't think so. That's a not today, boy. That's what that is. And you know what else that is? That is called karma. When you do wrong, you don't get treated right. Hello. Mm-hmm. Now somebody wanna end. So now somebody ready to end some bullshit. They sit their ass down with these fours, they were to complete some shit with the four of swords, and now they want to have the spiritual awakening with the six of swords. You know. Mm-hmm. Now they're ready to somebody that they was holding down. Now they're ready to leave that 304. What's the message? Anything else in this day? Thank you. Oh, that's too many. That's way too many. Yeah, that's way too many. Give me just a few, please. Not 20 at once. Something about somebody's intuition. Somebody's intuition didn't come out, so I'm not going to take it, but they tried to slide out there so I could see it. Somebody's gonna, I saw that Five of Pentacles. Somebody regrets that they didn't listen to their own intuition. That's bad. What? Somebody regrets that they didn't treat somebody else like a human. That's even worse. What's the message? Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, somebody wants to come and make you an offer. They really want to make you an offer. And it's genuine. It's authentic. It's something, but whatever it is, they want you to feel like, you are free. That you're no longer, and it's not even so much that they want to come and make you an offer. I feel like this person really has some good news too. Some really good news, like that freeing good news, that validation good news, that confirmation good news. And somebody may even want to make you an offer too, but somebody else, the other person who was doing too damn much, I feel like this person with their power, I feel like this person was trying to have some type of moon magic, mind manipulation, control shit over you, you know. Somebody had, and I feel like somebody was working with somebody else to try and keep somebody stuck. They work together. They work together. And now they're seeing that no matter what, they work together. It didn't work out at all. And they're the ones that are disappointed. That's why somebody's getting the side eye. They are getting the side eye. Like, who are you? Why would you do that? Why would you say that? Why would you act like that? What the hell is wrong with you? Bottom of the deck, 2 of coins. Somebody needs some balance. They need some balance. They need to separate themselves. I feel like spirit may be separating this person for a while. This person is gonna, oh no, you know what's getting ready to happen? This person is gonna be the one that's on the outside. Instead of it being you, it's gonna be this person. Hold on, let me turn this fan on. Yep. It was good enough for you when it was giving it to you. Now it's going to be good enough for them. When spirit give it to them. Yep. Something about something working. Somebody's wanting to work on it. Work on something. Oh, this person needs to work on themselves because they haven't gone within. They think it's like they still at the they're not doing no homework. They're not doing no research. They're not working on themselves. They're not looking at themselves and nothing. They're just thinking like, they just all good and gravy. Like their stuff don't stink. But yeah, that person, they need to work on themselves. Because it's like they're not tapped in. That's why this person really needs to work on connecting to spirits. That's what this person needs to do. Yeah. Connecting with spirits so they could open up their heart chakra. We saw that. What's the message, spirit? She wants to go outside to run around 3 times to come back inside. I'm not doing it right now. See, these secrets about someone had, this is the 8 of Swords. So someone thought that this Queen of Cups wasn't intuitive enough and didn't know what was going on and was kind of trapped in this situation. Someone thought that. And they thought that they was getting their wish fulfillment because of it, It was like, but really in actuality, no, it's the opposite way. Because it was this King of Cups who thought that they was getting their wish fulfillment. Well, really, they are now overburdened because they was left. Now they overburdened because they was left. And on top of that, everybody can see everything that they did. Everybody sees it. See, somebody was supposed to have held this relationship in high honor because I feel like this was a gift. This relationship was a gift from spirit. But see, somebody didn't appreciate it. What's the message, spirit? See, somebody needs to go within. They need to do some soul searching because they need to turn that hermit all the way upside down. So that means that they successfully went through that dark night of the soul or something. But right now, it's this King of Cups. This mother trucker is so worried about what everybody talking about instead of worrying about what they need to do. When it's all said and done, and you the only one sitting in your prison cell, you're not really going to be worrying about what nobody was talking about. Because at that point, you feel like a fool for not keeping these people at bay, defending yourself. Instead, you allow them people to stab you in your back and take your ass down. Now you got locked up and the police is taking your ass away for a long ass time because you're a fucking fool. Sorry, y'all. Mm-hmm. Oh, well. What do you do? No. Somebody's going to get a gift. I feel like this, this King of Wands, somebody that's looking at you, can't get enough of you, really, yes, Sasha, looking at you and stuff like that. They want to come, but they're not really sure how to approach you. What's the message? The Hangman. Somebody's in suspense. I feel like somebody, you know how you feel like you about to get a gift. You feel like some money's coming, or somebody's going to be coming, some big money. And it takes forever for it to get there. And you keep calling, there's nobody you can talk to, and it just don't ever arrive. It's like something like this. This person feels like they it's right there. They could almost get it, but they can't get it. They almost got it. They almost got it. They can see it. They can picture it. They can imagine it, but it's not going to be there. It's not working out. It's not going to work out. Whatever somebody thought that they was doing to you, it's not going to work out. But what's going to happen to you is somebody's going to let you know, hey, I got you. Because see, somebody's seeing how somebody else was acting. That this person was a hidden enemy. This person was a hidden enemy. The whole time, your ass trying to be all loving, kind, nice, gentle, sweet. Oh, here, let me bake you another pie. And all this being truthful and everything. Oh, da 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 da. You should have just saved all that shit. You should have just saved all that shit. Instead of you doing all that baking and cooking and shit and looking recipes up on the YouTube and digging up cookbooks and all that other, going to the library and going to certain markets, trying different spices so you can see how you can cook for this month. You should have gave that person, you should have opened up a can of Spam. And on Friday, I'd be like, on the Sunday, some Spam sliced, and you could at least fry it on both sides if you want to, and some box mashed potatoes and margarine, not even butter, margarine. Give it to them. Instead of all that cooking, give that to them. Do it. What else, Spirit? What else? See, all these secrets is coming out. How this person was just acting up. Boo! Wasn't showing you no love, is lying to you, cheating, still. What, just acting a fool? But I'm gonna tell you something. God had your back. God said, "Oh no, this person they crossed the line. They crossed a big line. This was some type of relationship. This was something that they pissed God off right here. They said, God said, okay, all right, I got you. I got you tenfold. Put your money on the table. Put it on the table." especially because that person was caught lying about you. Lying about you, trying to cause heartache and heartbreak, trying to be like that. But guess what? Spirit said, not today, my trucker. I got you. Goonie goo goo. Goonie goo goo. Now somebody worrying about, oh, wait. Now somebody worrying about something else because I feel like somebody told them about themselves. And now something they wanted they thought was right in their hands. Nope. Because you had your hands closed to somebody else. Now they got their hands closed to you. That's how that worked. Somebody, they wanted to stand out in the crowd. They wanted everybody to see them, what they was doing, how they was just acting, how they could just wow out. And they saw it. Now somebody's like, damn, wild out like that though. I should have just reined it back. Chill. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Anything else from this step? It's coming. It's coming. Somebody's ships are coming in. And so is somebody's karma. And it's going to be a shock to everybody, to both, to everybody that is affected. It's going to be a shock. Somebody does not see it coming. It's like the wish fulfillment, the ultimate wish fulfillment. It's going to change their entire life. You talk about motherfuckers being mad at you. We don't care. So, we don't care. Anything else from this day? Telling you, somebody want to change your entire world, baby. Yes, they do. They want to change your entire world. Oh, you're on my foot. Thank you. Okay, just a minute. Bottom of the deck. The Hierophant, I'm telling you. See, Spirit has walked away. Spirit said, okay, you want to walk away from that other relationship. I'm walking. Spirit has left this person. I'm telling you. It's justice. This is what this person deserves. Just a minute, Sasha. Okay? Just a minute, baby. You want to come over here and lay down? Come on over here and lay down, okay? She's like, I was just laying down. You want me to lay down some more? That's a good girl. That's my good girl. What's the message? Oh, that's my good girl. Something about giving and receiving is somebody's thinking about how they left you out. How they was giving over here, but they wasn't giving over there. Somebody's thinking about that now. And how it was like their ego. And now how they brokenhearted. How they allowed their ego to guide, lead them. And now how they brokenhearted. Oh, well. Telling you, somebody is upset because what they thought was in their hands ain't. You want to act ugly? You act ugly over there. You want to be disrespectful? You be disrespectful over there. And that person is very heartbroken. See, they knew what they was doing, but they didn't know how it was going to come back to affect them. They knew what they was doing, and they thought that you would never be able. They would just harden their entire heart from you. They would never see you again. They would do this. Never, 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 ever. Spirit said, oh, okay, that's what you want to do. That's completely fine because you're just protecting my child, which I completely agree with. But what I am going to do, I'm still going to give you that ass whooping that you so justly deserve. But I'm going to get you another way. Yep. Somebody, they thought that they thought they was going to be able to work with somebody, build something with somebody, with this King of Pentacles. They thought they was going to be working good together. They was going to build a relationship together. They was just going to be together. They was going to do the damn thing. But you know what? That King of Pentacles saw how that motherfucker was acting and was like, put the brakes on that bitch. Skirt. Hell to the motherfucker, no. What the fuck is wrong with, what the hell is wrong with you? You sitting here acting like you giving this person the blues? You giving this person the blues, and did you running in, running out, acting like just raw dog, acting just motherfucking respectful, and you thought that you was gonna get something, get a prize? Where did they do that crazy shit at? Somebody was looking, and they was looking at how you healing, because they see and how you healed and how you try to heal other people and how you're loving and caring and everything else, despite that disrespectful motherfucker. This bitch thought that they shit. Sweetheart, it's not you. She get ready to go get in her candle. She like, I'm in trouble. My mama is yelling again, and I'm just laying here. I was listening to the story, and she starts yelling. I'm out of here. Sorry, baby. But yeah, somebody thought that they could just treat, they failed to realize the value of you. They fail to realize that now this person is feeling overburdened by how much ego and pride they allow themselves to have. Whenever, guess what? You was the motherfucking prize and the choice the whole damn time. Somebody's so worried now about how they treated their mama. What you worried about that for? You done did it now. It's done. Only thing you didn't do was push her down the stairs. Or did you already do that shit too? What's the message? This shit been going on for a long time. Somebody been egotistical for a long time. But you know what? This person, she been holding it down. She been so strong for a long time. And this rampant motherfucker just running amok, running a fucking muck. When you run amok out there, the spirit said, guess what? I cut your ass off. When you cut her off, I cut you off. That's how this shit work. It ain't working no other motherfucking way. What's the message, Spirit? Thank you. Hey, Master 117 Tarot. Yeah, no. What's the message? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Spirit said, watch me. This was somebody realized what they did to themselves. And they did it. They went a bit too far when it came to them trying to do some old crazy, ratchet, off the wall, disrespectful thing because they thought that they could. Well, just because you think that you can don't mean that you can't. You could think that you could bite through 500 volts of electricity. That don't mean that your dumb ass can do it and talk about it. Now somebody, I want to be saved. Now somebody want to put some shit to rest. Now somebody want to call truth. Now about somebody ready to answer. And I bet you are, because you all in regret. Now they regret taking your love for granted. Is that what's happening? You regretting taking the love for granted? Oh. How many times have you done that? Because this is another cycle. This is the same shit, different day, motherfucker. That's what this shit is. You've been doing this shit over and over and over and over and over. It's time for you to complete this cycle. Now somebody like, dang, and I'm all messed up because they know about the lies. They know about the secrets. They know about the backstabbing. They know about all these sources. See, somebody is so fucked up in the head. All because somebody thought they was about to go get that money. They was going to get that dollar. They was going to do that. That was the most important thing. It was important at that time. So what you changing your mind for now? Because now it's not all that important. Maybe because it's not. Maybe now you have different. You set your sights on something else. Now that's much more important because now priorities have changed and shifted, but you still ain't got your mind right. You still ain't let them kahunas drop. You still haven't grown up. You still haven't matured. You still haven't become a man or a woman because you still walking down the same dumb road. Get off the merry-go-round. Shake it off. Open up your eyes. Wake the fuck up. Get your priorities straight. Remember, loyalty goes a long way. Loyalty goes a long way. There is that song, make new friends, but don't forget about the old. One is silver, but the other's gold. So, something like that. Somebody forgot, but they remembering now. Especially since now, they feel all left out in the cold. They trying to figure out what they want to do. What they trying to think they next move through. Mm-hmm. Yep. Because they thought they was getting ready to get a good judgment. No, this is This ain't even just, you know, the spirit said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm about to let your ass go through the cycle again. I'm gonna let you go through the cycle again until you wake up, until you can see the error of your ways. Somebody getting ready to go through something again. Somebody's getting ready to go through something that they was part of you going through. So let's just say, like, people conspire to take some money from you, or people conspire to set something up so that you was thinking that you was doing this over here, but whatever it was like going over there or something. I don't know. But they was all holding back so that you wasn't ever supposed to, you know, get ahead. And somebody else knew some shit. They had a whole bunch of information that they knew when they was holding back. But now that shit, the tables have turned. And that shit has come back on them. Mm-hmm. That shit is coming back on them. You you are healed. Them, they have to go through and they have to search for answers. They have to first start with the truth. No matter what the answer is, they have to start with the truth. And then they can search for, well, why is it like that? But somebody got to start with the truth. And this has been going on for a long time, since somebody was a child, or it could be going on with somebody's child. But I feel like somebody's child may want to come and bring some apology for somebody having to walk the fuck away because somebody wanted to be, you know, such a burden. So, what time is it? Okay. Anything else in the stack? Thank you. Mm-hmm. Telling you. Yes, somebody has to go within. They have to do some deep searching. They have to remember a whole bunch of shit from the past, and then they have to own up to the shit that they have done. Somebody's on their journey to remember. I feel for this person. I feel for this person because this person is going to feel so alone. And this person is going to feel so heartbroken because this person feels so confused as to why they allowed themselves to go down this road. But the good news is this person will come out on the other side. This person will come out on the other side a changed person. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know what they're going to have to go through. But if they have a favorite seat and it's got a seatbelt on it, they need to go ahead and strap up, buckle up while they're going through. Up here, connecting here, the downloads, the ability to really open up their eye to see, to connect it with their heart, to be able to communicate this, to find the words to communicate this, to ask Spirit for those words, to open up all of those chakras, the solar plexus chakra, the sacral chakra, and that base chakra. Start from the beginning and work your way up. All right, y'all, let me get ready to get off of here. And give my dog some attention before she starts coming in here going crazy. But she's been so good right now. I'm going to give her some milk. Let her know I'm so proud of her. And I love y'all. Thank you so very much, Red Violet, and everyone else that was on this evening. I really do appreciate y'all. And Master 117 Tarot, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night. Good night.